Welcome to the course. I'm going to keep this introduction short so you can get started right away, but I'm first going to outline some of the basics and show you how to open the project and give some general tips and advice for following this course. In the resources section, you can download the proceduralanim-course.zip. Once you've downloaded this, open the zip file and extract the folder to anywhere you want, and then you're going to double click on the project file to open the project in Unreal Engine 5.1. And the first time you do this, it may take a while to load, but this will only take maybe 30 seconds. Once the project opens, it will automatically load the tutorial level. And if you press play, you'll be able to play in the viewport. And I'll explain the keybinds in the first actual lecture, but for now, just make sure that the project can actually open. When you're playing in the viewport, you can press escape at any time to stop playing, and then you'll have the cursor back. And if for any reason you close the level and you need to open it again, just double click on tutorial level within the procedural walk tutorial folder. There is also the improved procedural character level, which has a modified version of what you'll be creating in this course. And also in this folder is the tut_car character, which is the player character which we'll be using throughout this course. I'm now going to outline some basic functionality that you may already know from Blueprints, but for those who have not used Blueprints before, in Control Rig it acts very similar to any blueprint. So there's an execution path, which is this thick white line, and that controls what happens. So anything plugged into that will be executed in order, so from left to right. So if we hook up another node, that function will then occur after whatever is before it. And to delete the execution paths, you can alt-click on the arrows, and that will delete the line, and you can drag out from the arrow to plug it into the next node. The other lines, which are thinner and coloured, are usually for variables, and that is passing a variable from one place to another, so it can be passed as an input to a function, for example, and you can connect these up the same as you would with execution paths by clicking and dragging into where it needs to go. And also with both of these lines, you can double click on the line to add a reroute node, which can help to keep things more organised. And good organisation is not something I'll be demonstrating within this course. We are mostly just trying to get the thing to work, so feel free to organise it however you would prefer. And remember to add comments where you need them, so you can do this by pressing the C key when you've got a node selected. In the panel on the left, there is a tab called My Blueprint, and this is where you can add functions or you can add variables. And throughout the course, whenever we need to use these, I will be explaining exactly how to add the function or variable. But what you can also do is select any section of code or nodes and right click and do collapse to function. And this will also help to keep things organised. And we'll be doing this sometimes throughout the course, but you may want to organise it more than I do and spend more time making sure the code is clean. You can move around the graph by holding right click and dragging the mouse, and you can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. And in the top left you'll see the viewport where you'll see the character, and to navigate around this you just want to hold the right mouse button whilst using WSAD to fly around. Remember to routinely save your work as well as creating backups so you don't lose any progress, and I would recommend joining our Discord server where you can ask me questions directly or talk to other people following the course, as well as show off your own work and show what you've created.